history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Looney out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Outside Westbrook. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Fires the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Thompson. And there's the pass to Wiggins. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And Avery Bradley, still a solid player for this team. You know, maybe not in his prime, but still defensively, he's a difference maker.
Yeah, I mean, injuries have slowed Bradley down over the years, but he still has some great footwork. He's physical on defense with either guard style.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Bradley passes to James. Off the left rim and out. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 7.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 10.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Westbrook against Curry. And he makes that one.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He is obviously concerned about shutting off Westbrook's driving lanes. His coach said when they surround Russ with enough shooters, the defense extends, and he takes advantage. Our rotations will have to be smart and fast. If not, Kevin, Russell will have a pick-your-poison scenario at hand. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Westbrook, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The defense probably had a plan for Westbrook's drive, but he's so dynamic. I mean, it all falls apart.
Looney passes to Curry. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Pass to Howard. Floats it up for James. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor. Lakers trail by 4. It's LeBron with the drive.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
1:53 left in the first quarter. Pass to Looney. On the wing, Wiggins. Outside Curry. Pocket 6. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
For Los Angeles, they've gone Johnson outside. The 3 from Bradley. And the Lakers get it back. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this game.
First free throw is good. And James drills them both. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Curry with the bounce pass. Porter kicks to Thompson. On the wing, Wiggins. He's guarded by Johnson. They get it again. Outside Porter. The wing jumper off target.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Bradley can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, Looney really battles for this one. Releases the shot and wins a trip to the line.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 4 to the middle. Here's LeBron. Oh, what a beautiful play.
Did you see that? Great. I love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Passes to Looney. Golden State moving it around. Porter against LeBron.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
It's constant pressure that Westbrook puts on the defense. It never stops coming right at you.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. On offense, here are the Warriors. Outside Curry. The 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. So it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. The second quarter, and Noche Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Now Lee. So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Looney out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Baller, and it's ABC, and it's Lee, and at the shooting. and gone.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Here's Westbrook. Bradley, that's for 2. Here's Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Howard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses, just a lethal concoction.
Poole, the pass to Bielitsa. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Rick, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Down low. Here's Howard. And they double up James. Bradley, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, the shot Bradley has practiced time and time again. Now, a legitimate threat to hit off the catch.
Here's Poole. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Johnson, the pass to James. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Poole, the pass to Bielitsa. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Leading by 5.
Showing muscle. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the 2nd quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Oh, bro, come on, G.A. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
Kicks it to Johnson. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Yeah, you gotta love watching James Sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Warriors trail by 9. Bielitsa passes to Lee. Golden State moving it around. There's the pass to ABC. 6 to shoot. The 15-footer will not go. This is off the front eye. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Here's Bielitsa. Outside Porter. .139 left to play in the first half.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right now, it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Bielitsa to the right side. Here's Poole. He's covered by Westbrook and finished off by Porter.
Porter's a remarkable athlete, someone who gets off the floor fast to jump.
To the inside. It's tipped. Here's James. And the layup is good. LeBron's got 24.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Outside Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master at hitting these shots.
Lakers leading by 10. Westbrook with it. 9 points in the game so far. And Westbrook throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Poole. He's covered by Westbrook. A three from Bielitsa. It's good from long range. Bielitsa's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. Outside Westbrook. Lobbed up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. He's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime. I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thank you very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He was on the fringes in their last game. Tonight, he's been the centerpiece. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
The story has been the versatility of Giannis, his ability to dominate in every statistical, mephistical, ballistical category. He's the gold standard for the positionless basketball.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors? And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron James is out there with Howard. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Westbrook in at the point. The first free throw is good. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those. And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Howard, the pass to Westbrook. And Thompson sends it back. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
A-Train, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Off the inbound. Westbrook, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And it's Wiggins missing. Los Angeles leading by 11. Outside Westbrook to the paint. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Curry passes to Looney. Porter against LeBron. Here's Wiggins. And too long on the shot.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Westbrook. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 13.
Physical defense possible. They could have called a foul there. But Westbrook, he's a beast. He just plays right through it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 23. Thompson. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Curry with the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
For Los Angeles, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
You know what? It's exceptional how results-oriented Westbrook is. I mean, every aspect of his game is so sharp on both ends of the floor. His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 26 points.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Here's Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Andre Iguodala.
An absolute powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders nervous.
Free throw good, Howard.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Good on both.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
Wiggins outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
First one falls for him.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Anthony's checked in for LeBron. Both good from the line that time. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
The defender should know better. Westbrook never backs down once he commits to a shot.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Their son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
Reeves the pass to Anthony. Lakers passing it around, and here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot will not fall, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1:57 left in the 3rd. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I love Westbrook's use of the play, always creating offensive opportunities for his teammates.
Warriors trail by 16.
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson. Spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I keep saying it, the most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% beyond the arc. His career now, but what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
The Lakers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 19. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Looney. It's blocked.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Westbrook passes to Carmelo. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Warriors trail by 19. Thompson looking for an opening. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Wiggins.
Oh, man, the long arms of Iguodala, such an asset, converting around the painted area.
And Westbrook, here we go. And the rejection by Iguodala. Passes it to Curry. And the rejection by James. Here's Anthony. And it's Looney with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 17.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Bielitsa. Peyton is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Toscano in at the small forward.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Westbrook against Curry. Warriors getting another chance here. They double team Curry. Here's the three. They get it back. Lakers leading by 20. Here's Horton Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Horton Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter. The Warriors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Westbrook with the block.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter. Damian Lee, he's checked in for the Warriors. Baller comes in for Steph Curry. And so Anthony bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Toscano's shot is good.
Like the vision from Porter, not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
Lakers passing it around, feeds it to James, and they double up James. Now the pass to Reeves. And the Lakers with another miss. Warriors trail by 20, and it's the Warriors on the break. Toscano's shot is good. And here's Westbrook. They swipe it. And it's the Warriors on the break. Pulls up. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Timeout. Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for A-Train. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside Westbrook. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Warriors trail by 18. Here's Poole. Pass to Lee. Puts one up from 19. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bounce pass Anthony. Back to James. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Count it. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to James. He feeds it to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Timeout. A little bit of a throwback evening for Howard. Has all of his moves working here tonight.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks. A trend that they'd like to reverse.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Down low, hangs in the air, he lays it in.
We always talk about Thompson's perimeter shooting, but there, he shows some real toughness inside.
Now Westbrook passes it to Howard. Back to Bradley. There's the pass to Westbrook. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Warriors trail by 19. Thompson right side. From downtown, LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Kicks it out to Bradley. Anthony dishes to James. Back to Anthony. Kept alive. Here's Howard. The feed to James. Outside Anthony. From the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Anthony's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Howard in the post. Looney on him. Deep 2 from Anthony. That one off the back iron and out.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Pass to Poole. Unloads. A rebound by the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's LeBron. It's tipped. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.